Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happiness today. Ever since that news came all out that the United Kingdom has designated IPOB, Indigenous People of Biafra, as a terrorist group and may not be enjoying any form of amnesty, it has sparked a lot of reactions. But coming from the presidency, it was a welcome one. Of course, UK have clarified that. I don't know how that will be. It will now be corrected. Mazen Namdekan's family also has spoken concerning it. But this time around, it is the CNG have decided to air their mind. To tell you the truth, now the indigenous people of Biafra will really know those who are for them and those who are against them in no particular order, really. But before we go to the newspaper to find out the level of those who are against them and the quantity of proof they seem to have, the weight of their dislike or weight of their not accepting their mode of method of operation. Like and subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button beside it. You see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. But the coalition of northern groups, CNG, has welcomed the decision of the United Kingdom government to finally accept Nigerians' classification of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, as a terrorist organization. We recall that the following widespread killings, destruction, and other acts of lawlessness, the Nigerian government has designated indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, a group that is known for terror. In 2017, said CNG spokesperson Abdul Aziz Sulaiman in a statement on Friday. Suleiman also asked authorities, both local and foreign, to consider moving against the so-called Igbo leaders who have been asking President Muhammadu Buhari for the release of the terror group leader Mazen Namdekan as accomplices. Hey, look at these people. He noted that some foreign countries, including the UK, where IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu holds his passport, did not acknowledge the declaration at the time. Now, this is what they are drawing it from. They said, though the UK withheld action all this while, until recently, the outlawed group beheaded an army couple who were on their way to Imo State for their traditional wedding. We welcome its acknowledgement of IPOB as a terrorist organization and directing that it should be excluded from its asylum program. Very encouraging and assuring, Suleiman said. He called that for some times now, the CNG had sustained concerted campaigns that led to the proscription of IPOB and members of the group and its paramilitary wing, the Eastern Security Network, created on December 2020 as a group that has been causing problems by the Nigerian government and international authorities, have committed human rights violations in Nigeria. Now, for better understanding, let's analyze this. Now, it didn't stop on the fact that they acknowledged that the government of United Kingdom have decided not to give asylum to IPOB members or their founders. To them, they misunderstood the media report that they felt it meant that they have banned or have rejected IPOB members, and hence they will be seen as a proscribed group in international setting and also in United Kingdom. But now UK have clarified all those, say that's not what it meant at all. In fact, it's far from it. But now the challenge, they did not see. Oh my God, they did not even stop at say proscribe or whatever. They now said that they should move against. After doing that too, after acknowledging that, look at what they now said the government of UK and international bodies should move against the elders of Igbo. Now that's the height. They should move against the elders of Igbo for even acknowledge or begging for the release of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, that they are also aiding and abetting. Therefore, they should be called accomplices to the crime committed by their illustrious son, or allegedly committed by the illustrious son, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. So they should also be seen as accomplices. Hence, also, they should receive the same measure of punishment against them, the same way they're giving to IPOB, to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, and the founders of IPOB and the likes. Now, that is heavy. telling that a group, now I'm just trying to look at equity here. Boko Haram have been existing for years. IDP camps are littered everywhere in the north. The north, even the south, have not demanded that those asking and pleading for amnesty, both for Fulani headers who have committed a lot of mayhem in the country, they have not asked that those sponsoring or those who are the sponsors of Fulani herdsmen or Boko Haram should, apart from, they've not even designated Fulani herdsmen as a terrorist group in Nigeria. I think they are known internationally, but locally they are freebies, they are free individuals, they are free citizens. But nobody have ever said, oh, for this, for being the elders or for speaking on behalf of these guys. We have heard severally where they say, don't call them terrorists. In fact, they don't like the name bandits. They say they don't like that name bandits, they don't like the name terrorists. That they should call them people who are fighting for, that they have been marginalized, they have rustled their cows, that they are listening. Nobody have called for sanctions against elder statement of the North. But CNG is calling that the United Kingdom should take a step further also to also look at the elders of Ndibo who are begging for the release of Mazi Kanu as accomplices and also makes the same sanction against them. Good to know that United Kingdom have cleared the air, saying they did not proscribe Mazi Kanu or IPOB or whatever, that they're just respecting the sovereignty of Nigeria by letting them say they acknowledge the fact that they have been proscribed in your state, but in UK it is not so. Now everybody now have an idea. The elders of South is now have an idea really of how they are being viewed in the pretext, on the premises of them begging for the release of their illustrious son. Nobody. Now, Boko Haram boys keep going, they keep giving them amnesty, they keep reintegrating them. Nobody have called. They're saying, why? What don't they say, why you integrate? Nobody has said, who are those integrating them? They're also accomplices. Nigerians are only worried that IDP camps are on the increase. Nobody has called for these guys who are in IDP camp, how to reintegrate them back into the society. But those who cause the problem, the mayhem, are being integrated, given freedom, and given opportunity to travel and learn a trade. Are we really encouraging them to continue in the trade and all that? And it baffles the mind. How did we get here? Look, equity and justice is what we need in this country. We need it like fresh air. We need to speak. What is good for the goose should always be good for the gander, for so that Nigeria can stand. Or else, if you cover your own and say it's my son or it's my daughter, and another man's daughter, you said nail him, or another man's son, you said let's give him punitive measures. You're already, by your statement, making the country to go down. God should give our leaders wisdom so that we can move this country to greater heights. Let's go to wrap it up. Let's listen to that conversation. What's your take?